The Fire of Pompeii. While navigating through space, the Valiant crew discovers a mysterious wormhole. Before they can react, the Valiant is pulled into the wormhole. The Valiant emerges from the wormhole and finds itself hovering above a vibrant, bustling city. Leah checks the ship's display and realizes they are on Earth on August 23rd, 79 AD. The crew begins exploring the city, guided by a young boy named Pliny. Pliny shows Naomi around, leading her to discover many delicious fruits. Meanwhile, Carl finds many interesting and unique crafts. Ian engages in a discussion with a local doctor about the uses of herbs. Even the usually serious Captain Elliot finds the city lively and fascinating. Suddenly, Leah notices a distant volcano and feels a sense of familiarity from history books. She asks Naomi to pinpoint their location, and they realize this is the legendary city of Pompeii. History tells that on August 24th, 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted, burying Pompeii in ash. That's tomorrow! The crew debates whether they should intervene to save lives, or if doing so might change the history. Ultimately, Captain Elliot decides they must try to save the people. The crew spreads out across the city, desperately warning the citizens of the impending danger. Pliny helps the crew explain the danger to the citizens. Despite their efforts, the people of Pompeii remain skeptical, believing the warnings to be mere superstition. Only young Pliny believes them and moves to a nearby village with his adoptive father. To prevent the disaster, the crew uses the Valiant's freezing laser to cool the magma inside the volcano. They also install sensors at the volcano's crater to monitor any changes. On the morning of August 24th, everything seems fine. The citizens are more convinced than ever that their city is safe. Believing they have averted the disaster, the crew says goodbye to Pompeii. With great caution, the Valiant re-enters the wormhole and returns to their original time and place. Moments later, the sensors left in Pompeii send an urgent signal. To their dismay, the data shows that just 2 months later, on October 24th, Mount Vesuvius erupts, destroying Pompeii. Elliot quickly checks the historical records and confirms the new date. The timeline has changed, but the outcome remains the same. The crew is filled with sorrow. Leah sheds a tear. Naomi can't believe it. Ian stands stunned, and Carl returns to his room, starting to design a time machine to save more lives. Captain Elliot, staring into space, reflects that some events are inevitable. Like throwing a stone into a river, it may create ripples, but the current remains unchanged.